So my question is this. Making this borscht sandwich, shall we cut these into like eighths, quarter, quarter, cut it down? And I'll show you an example. Essentially, we take this once, twice, third cut, and then we have 8 pieces per beat, right? And then we can just toss that all together like a big salad. Just making sure. I feel like my lens might be a little dirty too. That's definitely a possibility. Definitely a possibility. If we toss that all together and we toast that bread and then put some dill crema on each side, right? Dill crema on each side, and then from there we're good. Back for my photo shoot, what did I miss? Nothing really. We're just getting started. Just kidding. We got stuff in the works. The sandwiches are almost done. The bread is like the last thing we're working on. But everything else is coming together. Yeah, I think it just need a little bit of a wipe there. How's this one doing? By the way, we got new camera angles. Wicked, we got new camera angles. You see this? Also a new camera over here. This is one of the old razors. Here you go. See? See how defined that is? We just got to get better lighting for this camera here. It's real bad. It's real bad. Real bad lighting. But it's a great camera. I like the angle on the oven now. That camera can handle that kind of wide frame too. I think this one's gonna pop more once I bring the other my other light down and fuck with it. Excited for bread? Excited for potato bread, just be you? Potato bread. All right, let me put some gloves on. We can cut up these beets. Jess loves her bread. How you feeling, Jess? Guys, just be you has a cold. She's got a cold, so everybody.
God bless you.
Everybody make sure. Yeah. Beats by
God
Bubs.
bless you.
That's right. Yeah, Jess has been under the weather. It's been a bummer. I feel like she might be starting to bounce back today. Yesterday was bad. Yesterday was the fever day and all that. Like, all of a sudden she was just like, whoa, I don't feel good. And I was like, yeah, what's going on? Yeah, I think this is how I want to do it. Nice little bits of beets. Sliced. They slide around. Right? This one, with everything that we can dress the whole thing together. And then put it on the bread. I think that's going to be a lot easier. The chills are gone. Pretty sure it was the flu. Fair enough. Well, hopefully it ends with you. What's up, Chris Mack? How you doing? Yeah, an extra bless you. Yeah, exactly. No shit, right? Fuck. Not to mention, we're supposed to go see Hamilton tomorrow. We have tickets for Hamilton. I'm like, I hope she gets better. Like, I'm, you know, like, I prefer Jespiyu's health over tickets to Hamilton any day. You know what I mean? Which is what it'll come down to. We gotta stay home. We'll stay home. We'll be good Samaritans to one of our friends. Be like, yo, you want some tickets? It's not meant to be, though. It's not meant to be. Where is it showing? I don't know. whatever their main theater is. I can't remember offhand. I can't remember offhand. Jess would know. All right. So I'm going to do a little salt and some olive oil with these beets. We're going to do some lemon juice. There we go. Smith Center, there it is. Yeah, I'm like, fuck, I don't know. We've never been to any of these things out here. We wanted to see Hamilton a long time ago, back in Portland. This was before lockdown, I want to say. Yeah, it was before lockdown. And it was so popular. There was no way we'd have gotten tickets. My sister got a ticket because she won like a lottery system out there. And she was just like, I can't believe I fucking got it. We were like, oh yeah, we were trying for it. And she's like, oh no, so sorry. So sorry, not sorry. But like, for sure. Brother-in-law lives out there, so maybe that's something the wife and I can do next time we make it over. Oh yeah, there's always some show going on. Definitely check it out. All right, see? Beets, salt, lemon juice. These are going to drink that up, though. So we're just going to set that aside, let it do its thing. Yeah. In fact, I'm just going to leave that lid on it so I can shake it up and do that kind of thing again. All right. Beets and all that, good to go. Let's do our crema. Well, I guess not crema, it's just sour cream. But you know. You know. While we're doing that, we'll also get all of our herbs for our New England clam chowder. By the way, guys, this month is my birthday month. I'm trying to think of what we could do on stream for my birthday. But I'm going to say this right now. Biggest gift this community could help me get is a big old check mark. As a big old check mark. All I ask is that you help me boost it. Turned up for what? Turned down for what? Whatever. We're not like super close. But damn it, we close enough. Bake the best cake ever for birthday. You know what? Love that idea. Hate cake. When I think of something for my birthday, cake ain't it. Cake ain't it. But I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. On these sandwiches, keep a close eye all you want. Look into the beyond, motherfucker. Look into the beyond. I'm not here for your approval. Rusky, bro, how you doing? So, Rusky, let me break it down. I'm doing a mixture of beets, red cabbage, fennel, and I'm also putting some peppers in there because they're bright yellow, and it's just a nice color, right? I know it's not maybe traditional, but damn it, do I just want some bright yellow in there with all that. So I'm also going to put in Hold on. Trapper's scratching at the door. I'm also going to put in some fresh parsley. Into that whole mix. And then we're doing a dill crema. And I've got potato bread that's about to get ready to go in the oven here. Okay? That's what we're working with. Yeah, bork, exactly. He's like, Dad, it'd be really great if I could go outside. Good boy. Hey, Pop. Could I go outside? Hi, Siri. Good boy, inside. Atta boy. Bless you. Hug people that don't like cake. There's nothing, it's just that I don't prefer it. You know, the frosting and everything like that, I prefer pie. That's the whole thing. Pie to me is over cake any day. Better crusts. Like, don't get me wrong, I can admire a good cake, but I'd rather not eat it. If there's pie and there's cake, I'm going for the pie first. It's just how it is. Like buttercream frosting and all that, it's, oh my God. It's so heavy. It's so heavy. Not my favorite. Not my favorite at all. I'm getting cake with fruit filling instead of frosting because layer with the good. Yeah, no, I mean, that's good too. Don't get me wrong. That sounds great. But just in general, it's like, even that, I'm still just like, yeah, cool. You prefer whipped cream frosting on cakes? Yeah, cool. Yeah. I don't think any of that changes anything for me. That's what I'm saying. Like, that doesn't really change much for me in regards to, like, enjoyment. Like I said, I'll try one, but fuck me if I'm going for cake or for pie first. You know what I'm saying? Claudia, how are you? Hello there. Welcome in. Phantom Fire, how you doing? I'm glad you like it, but not my thing. Yeah, I'm seeing, it's just what it is. I'm like, cool. Cool. Coriander? No, this is parsley. And we've got chives. And we've got fresh oregano. This is going to go in with the borscht. And this is going to go as a finisher with the lemon for our sauce for our clam chowder sandwich. And this is a dill sour cream that we're going to put on with our borscht sandwich. Borscht. I like calling it borscht. I'm going to call it borscht from now on just to fuck with you. Borscht. Looking good and yummy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right. Crema, or sour cream, pardon me. Good, good. Set that to the side. Put this away. Mise en place, always mise en place, people. Have everything ready when you can have it ready. This has been cooking down nice and slow. Grand. We got all this. We can put this away. And we're going to start laying out our rolls. I'm going to check the temp on what we're supposed to be baking those rolls off at. Make sure we're good. Like your vintage bowl? It's a good bowl. I like that one a lot. I like that one a lot, actually. It's very sturdy. Boom, 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 boom. 350, so we're already there. All right. Time for our last proofing. Thermoray, the name of the brand. What is the name of the brand here? Oh, who's doing that? Adept. It's good, dude. What's good, dude? How are you? What'd you guys get for dinner? What's everybody eating for dinner? Karmic said he's got some gumbo. Sounds great. Gumbo's always a nice one to have. Pasta? Nice. Whew. I'll be curious how this comes out, guys. I'm not going to lie. The bread is a little wet for my liking. A little wet for my liking. But we'll see. It does have that potato in it. It's got that Yukon potato in it. What up, guy? How's it going? Brownies? You made brownies? We had burgers? Doesn't have energy to cook? That's fair. That's fair. I know those days. Happens. Happens, dude. You know what I'm saying? Don't think I don't know. Don't think I don't fucking know. Shit. That's why it's nice to have some leftovers. This has some like fucking... This has some American Beauty vibes to it, this song. Heating up some minestrone? Nice, Bob. How'd it turn out? Okay, Bob. I mean, we'll see. We'll see if that's how it works out, though. You know what I mean? Just because it looks good doesn't mean it's going to be good. You know what I mean? Uh-oh. I think we are going into non-DMCA music now for some reason. That's not good. Not trying to get DMCA hit. Gotta change it to some lo-fi. Gotta change it to some lo-fi. Not once a week? Soup sandwiches, kinda. Kinda. All right, hold on. That went into some stuff that we can't have because it's DMCA. Oh yeah. No, fuck that, dude. Rolling pasta by hand is a flex. Rolling pasta by hand is a flex, dude. Don't do it unless you got a flex. That's all I'm saying. If you don't have a pasta roller. That's the other part. You know what I mean? Fuck all that. But welcome in, Roland. How are you? How are you? Yeah, today we're making soups into sandwiches. So we're doing a borscht, and we're doing a I think that's gonna be a little bit better. Still really fucking wet though. Still really fucking wet. Soup, it's just hydrating every time we put it on there. So I don't know. I don't know how good this recipe was. I weighed everything out. I followed the directions. But we'll see. We'll see. When it comes to baking, I'm not good enough at it just to be like, yeah, cool, great, I'm just going to do this. I'm getting better, but I'm not great. So if this is how the texture is supposed to be, then I'm like, yeah, okay, you know, could have fooled me. Could have fooled me. Boo clams. Why boo clams? Why are you hating on clams? What clams do to you? Huh? Why'd they hurt you? Why'd they hurt you? Who did that? What's up, Queen? How you doing? Just found out last night that my puppy is enraptured by Bub Ross. That's funny. That's a good one to have on for your dog, man. Jess and I put it on for the dogs all the time when we leave. We put it on all the time for the dogs when we leave. Oh, Bob Ross. Oh, Bobby Rossi. Fossy Rossi. It's great. We come home, they're super chill, they're sleeping. Music and Bob Ross soothe the savage beast. Music and Bob Ross. If you didn't know, now you know. Glory, glory. Glory, glory. Calm down any panic. You would hope, right? Wow, you know your family history very well then. Better than I know my own, Wicked, and my sister does all that research. My great, 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 great grandfather. I imagine clams killed a lot of people back then. Imagine a lot of things killed a lot of people back then. They're like, boo splinters. So many people died from just an infection from splinters. You'll be back, no worries, we're here. I don't know what that is. Your family swore revenge. This shall not continue into the future. We will protect our family and the families of others. We go against clams. What a horrible battle. What a horrible battle that would have to be. I wasn't credited for the grip. You're stealing jokes? Wicked, you're stealing jokes? Wicked, I'm surprised at you. I'm surprised at you stealing jokes like that. How dare you? How dare you? How long did Adept work on that joke? How many nights did he lose sleep over creating such an amazing joke? You're not surprised. Easy. You're not surprised at all. That's how I know. You're not surprised at all. Don't come at me like that. Okay? It was an amazing joke. It was an amazing joke. Your great-grandfather also died of a thing, probably. Yeah, most likely. Most likely. Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, this is like sexy time. Sexy time herb cleaning music. Hmm. You know, the nice thing here is we got all these stems. All of them are going into the stock. I've just been using the stock as like a dumping ground. I've been using the stock as a dumping ground for all of this leftover scrap. If I'm like, we didn't need all this onion, into the stock. Fuck it. Yes, that's what stock is. Not always, Bob. Not always. A lot of chefs are very particular about their stocks. A lot of chefs put very calculated amounts of items into each stock because they don't want it to taste too much like carrot or onion, or they don't want foreign flavors that normally wouldn't go into a traditional stock, such as the fennel that I put in there, or the peels for that matter. Some chefs are like, don't put that shit in my stock. That's not what goes in good stock, right? See, I almost did it there. So that's not always true. That's true for home cooking. Not always true for professional kitchens. But in this kitchen, oh yeah. Oh yeah. We putting it in there. That's for sure. In this kitchen, we putting it in there. Don't you doubt it. I'm going to put a little bit more stock in this. There we go. Just going to let that keep going. Keep going, keep cooking down. Let that roux do its thing. Let that roux do your hoodoo that you do so well. Weed Daddy? What is Weed Daddy? Me? Does that look like the GoDaddy outfit? Or the GoDaddy thing? It's just the GoDaddy logo with weed involved? That was so funny. I posted a picture on social media because Jess went to the When We Were Young concert, and so she was dressed up all emo. I'm Weed Daddy. Wow. Okay. Sure. Sure. But she was dressed up, so I was doing a stream that morning for MD Fit. MD Fit was doing a charity stream, and they were doing karaoke status. Some people had their instruments and played live, and I was like, damn, that's impressive. I can't do that, but because I don't play an instrument. But I sang some songs, and it was a lot of fun. I went back and looked at the VOD, and it was all fucking out of sync though with the music, and I was like, fuck, dude, that sucks. That's not what I wanted. So I don't know why that happened, but I dressed up as Mr. Rogers. I put on a white button-up collar shirt. I wore a tie, and I put on that cardigan that I have. I just slicked back my hair. I was like, I'm either Mr. Rogers or the dad from Leave It to Beaver. It's interesting, because Wicked, I was curious about that too. It might have just been off in the recording, which is weird as well. That a concert was super fun. She had a great time. She had a great time. I was very... She was telling me about it afterwards. Yo, Yogi! Let's go. Let's go. 29 months, dude? That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Thank you, dude. I know, guy, I know. Guy, a lot of shit went sideways today. I don't know why. Some of the stuff is working, some of the stuff isn't. When I started the stream, I was gonna start stream today, and I always open up the Wavelink software before I do, because I'm just like, all right, I want to make sure that this is good. And it had reset everything. Everything. So I was supposed to start at 2. I started at 3 today, or just a little bit before. Because I was just like, man, what happened here? Luckily, everything started to come back, but the alerts directly linked to OBS and the alerts that are linked to like any kind of browser source are having an issue. That's really what it is. So I'm just kind of like, all right, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. It's just a nuisance, you know what I mean? It's just a big-ass nuisance. But we'll get there. We'll get there. A lot of things change. What's up, CC Davenport? CC Davenport. Look at the camera on the stove now. Super nice. Well-defined. Right? Looks good. This needs better lighting. So we're going to work on that. We're going to work on that. This has always been a problem. This has always been a problem. No, I'm going to try and see if maybe I can turn this just slightly. Oh. Maybe I do that. That's a little bit better. It's still going to come off in the eyes, but now it's reflecting off of this. I wonder if this affects this area anymore. A little bit better. Because I'm reflecting this off of the white of this panel now. I know. I'm trying to figure out what we can use, Wicked. Because, like, you see how it gets darker over here and it's, like, really light over here? Simply because of the light, how it is. So, like, this helps. But even still, when I put stuff out here, it's just, like, it casts so much shadow on this end. So, I'm trying to do that. It's true. No, there's a lot of shit in the kitchen, and that's kind of what we were talking about earlier. Is like this isn't the kitchen that we're doing this in for good, right? This isn't the final kitchen. So that being said, when we do get a new kitchen, I'm trying to set it up proper for us, so it'll look really good. Kind of like light it like a studio, so we can film in it like a studio, that kind of thing. That kind of thing. But that's the hope. The whole galley kind of style, like how I'm walking down here and everything, it's not great. I don't love it. This is what it was like at the old kitchen, at the old house. And it's just like, I would rather have the stove like directly behind me and have like a workplace that I could do here. And you know what's cool about that is that IKEA has some good setups for that are on the cheap, and that you could put like a cool board on top of it. Like they come with their own board, but you could also just set your own stuff on top and have it like, drilled in like that. So if we can do that, that's the kind of stuff I would like to do in the future. And then invest in some solid, like, just things we can put down here. But the other thing I'm going to work on is putting some stuff up on the ceiling, so like a camera like this that we have here can be directly overhead, and we can put some other stuff on there. I just want to make it look like an actual fucking studio that will fucking give us some really, really great stuff. Not that we can't do great stuff right now with what we have. Not saying that either, but I want to take it to that next level. So, with that being said, we got pre-approved for our home loan. So, could be really good. Taking a dab, let's go. All right. We're good on all the bread stuff. We'll see how that turns out. But yeah, that's the goal right now. That's the goal right now. Bab, how's it going? Good to see you. Yeah, the journey begins. Our realtor seems very confident in his abilities. And I believe in it. You know, he's one of those guys that doesn't seem like he bullshits. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, pork belly. Look at you, pork belly. Let's check it out here. Oh, yeah. No, we're good. Oh, my God, yeah. Glorious. Oh, that's beautiful. It's good, too, so it won't be adding any more moisture to our... it won't be adding any more moisture to our overall oven. Even with the lid on it, it's still giving moisture. You know, it's still giving off moisture. What am I looking for? All right. All right. All right. Here we go. Lovely. Woo, that's still very warm because it just came out of the oven. So we're going to be good with that. Ooh, yeah. That's still very hot, so we want to be careful. That belly... Oh, what happened? What happened? Yeah. Interesting. I'm wondering why it does that. We're like 2 hours, 47 minutes in. So it's been doing that every hour and 24 minutes, just about. Interesting, because it did do that once before already. But when it did that last time, it like fucked everything else. Yeah. Almost like it turns itself off at 90 minutes. Interesting, right? I wonder what's that. I wonder why that. Oh, it just, Wicked, it froze the camera. So I'm just curious if, yeah, you know? There might be something in settings. Pork belly. This is super, super tender. Awesome. Beautiful. Beautiful. So we've got pork belly. We've got our beets. We've got our red cabbage. We've got our parsley. We've got our fennel. Yellow bell pepper. And then we've also got our sour cream. So there it is. Here is the components for our borscht sandwich. I'm going to mix these ingredients here with the beets and probably just chop up some of the borscht or some of the belly, so we can just have some nice strips. And I don't know if I'll mix that in, but I definitely will kind of like, maybe we'll just shingle it in so we can put like slices of the pork belly, dressed little salad, and then we'll have a toasty bun to fill it all up with. Toasty buns. Whose stage name was that? I know that's somebody's stage name. Somebody always has to make that joke in this chat. Who's going to make it today? Me? Am I going to be the only one? Really? You're going to leave it to me? All right, chat. All right, chat. Borscht in Ukraine when I visit, the heartiest soup I've ever tasted. I love it. I think it's great. Granted, I know there's lots of different ways to make it. Jane Henry was in here earlier talking about how there's green borscht with sorrel, and I was like, yo, what? I was like, I've never had that before, and that sounds real good. Like, sorrel is very acidic, so I imagine like whatever else you're putting in with that, like the potatoes and all that. But yeah, I had never heard of green borscht before. That was not a thing that existed in my realm before now. All right, let's try this. Make sure all the flour's cooked off. That's good. Still got a little bit of flour flavor to it. Just a touch. But that's okay. We don't need to worry about it just yet. So I'm going to turn up the heat a little bit. We're going to thin it down. It's going to thicken up even more. And we're just going to let it keep going until our bread's all done. The oven's where it needs to be for that, although something just tells me we need to raise it up a touch. So I'm going to do that. But with our New England clam chowder, we're going to turn that into, Scott did some green borscht for some soup. It was yummy. Stone soup. Stone soup, you know? Yeah, I had never had it before. I didn't know that was a thing because I was like, sorrel, really? I was like, I feel like it would brown the fuck out, like super hard. But Jane Henry was like, nah, you just add it in at the end, and that's it. And I'm just like, that just makes it green? I was like, interesting? Interesting? I don't know. I do love a good stone soup, though. You know me. We love a good stone soup here, bro. All right, so let's talk about our New England clam chowder sandwich. Yeah, more like stone soup. Exactly. We've got baby clams and bacon. We've got onion, celery. Sorry. Baby clams and bacon, onions, celery, carrots, all ready to rock. I'm going to do a little bit of these herbs with our little salad here. And I'm also going to put some in the sauce. What would Stony soup be? And Adam says, me in the tub. That was quick. That was quick, man. That was a good one. Yeah, it's like I'm like the walrus and the carpenter right now. The walrus and the carpenter, but they were eating oysters, weren't they? Were they eating oysters or were they eating clams? Is that what it was? I don't know. Was it oysters or clams? Somebody look that up. The walrus and the carpenter. The walrus and the carpenter. He's funny. Sometimes I have my moments. Yo, Mr. Design Cooks, how you doing? Thank you for the resub using that Prime sub. You genius, you. You genius, you. I'm sorry that the alerts aren't working. My audio went to shit just before I was gonna go live earlier, so I delayed my stream. And something, I don't know, it didn't carry over, you know what I mean? Thank you so much. How many months is that? 7 months? Let's go. Let's go 7 months. How about that? How about that? We're just doing a little bit of cleanup. We're doing a little bit of cleanup. Checking out all of the outs and ins and all that. We're looking good. Bread's about to go in the oven. Belly's all done and chilling. It's going to be good. Right? I feel that way too. Okay, hold on. Let's switch it back. It is definitely like a weird board game version. I agree. Right? And this looks more natural. We played with it the other way too, and I was like, let's just see. But this feels more natural. Right? Tell me if I'm wrong here. I mean, it's just figuring it all out. Like I'm standing next to you. Yeah, exactly. It is better, right? Okay, good. All right. No, sorry, guys. Let's do a little bit more of everything. There we go. There we go. All right, I'm not going to add anything to this just yet, but I think a little... What do we think? I feel like just a little vinegar and some water, or some vinegar, salt, and pepper. It's going to be just fine. Never had a good slaw. You know, a lot of people haven't. Slaw is one of those things that I just feel like a lot of people fuck up. It is kind of a slaw. So we're doing a New England clam chowder, right? So with New England clam chowder, it's bacon, it's clams, it's onions, it's carrots, it's celery. You know, not even carrots. I don't feel like there's a lot of carrots in there. Maybe parsnip. Maybe that's where we did wrong, but this adds a nice little pinch of brightness to it all. So we're doing the bacon and the clams next. All right, so we're gonna have a nice mix of all of this. We got these baby clams and bacon. And we're going to do kind of like a lobster roll. No. If they do oysters in that, no, I meant like Alice in Wonderland, the Walrus and the Carpenter story. So there we go. A nice mix of bacon and clams. Put the rest in there. But the Walrus and the Carpenter in Seattle, yeah, I know that they do oysters, and that's kind of why I think they do oysters. Like, or why they call themselves what they do, you know? Right? That's part of it. That was one of those spots that I didn't go to when I was there. What happened? Wait, you just want this? Elf? What? Guy! God, you're so reactionary. What are you doing to me, man? All right. Why are you doing this to me, man? All right, there we go. Now we've got stuff that's going to kind of be seasoned up and breaking down. Let's get that bread in the oven. I'm going to get out a little bit more lemon. Beauty. Oh, the death of the clam. Just protesting. Why are you doing this to those clams, man? All right, oven. Do your thing with this bread. Some sultry music going on in here right now. Some sultry music going on in this house. What lo-fi is this? Let's try this one out. Let's try this one out. Oh, by the way, Adept, did you get your thing in the mail from King Palm? Did that happen? Innocent! Bug lady, what's good? How are you? See, I don't want a lot of pepper. I just want a little pepper. Just enough to add some color in there. You know what I mean? Some green, fennel. Like I said, we got potato rolls on. Nothing yet. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. I mean, it's been like a week, I want to say, since they sent it out, since I got the email that they sent them out. So hopefully it's soon. If anything, I got to contact them anyway. I'll ask for shipping numbers, tracking numbers, just to make sure. Yeah, it should be soon. Look at the nice salt and pepper you got going on this fancy, saucy face. Love it. Oh, Bug Lady, always. This has been there for the whole time. Always had a bit of salt and pepper face. Salt and pepper here. All right. We've got our seasoned cabbage. We're keeping this sauce out. I'm going to shake up these beets a little bit more. See how they're tasting. Oh! Oh no! That went horribly wrong! That went horribly wrong! They're good. I'm not going to add them just yet because they're going to make everything red. They're going to make everything red. And the longer they're there, the redder it'll get. So we'll wait. At the clean shave today, I did used to have no beard. I grew this beard after Jess and I got married. Because we were like, we were getting ready to sell the house. And I was like, I'm just going to start growing this. I stopped shaving I shaved 2 days before our wedding. That was the last time I like fully shaved. I wish that's what I was saying, Adept. I was going to ask them about that. I already said that. I got to contact them anyway, so I'll hit them up and ask them about a tracking number. Because I don't disagree with you. Definitely should have a tracking number of some kind attached to that. I imagine it does. The person that's in charge of that is on top of it. Sydney's really cool. She came in and hung out. I gotta make sure that she got the VOD. That's the other part. She asked for the VOD and I downloaded it and sent it over, but I don't know if she got it or not. No news sometimes is good news, right? Wasn't Mayo looking for anything new? I'm pleasantly high at the moment. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Well, you know what's going to help with that? Turn that on for 5. Turn that on for 5. Oh, yeah. Okay. Everything's moving along, guys. Buds, I'm stoked. Sandwiches are on their way. Bread's baking off. What's up? Boogeyman, what's good? Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Yeah, let's try everything. Let's try this little slaw here. Oh. A little bit more salt. A little fresh lemon juice. I think that's going to bring up the dynamic. Oh, you got back from Vegas? What were you doing out here? What were you doing out here? Were you in town for when we were young? You know what's actually cool? Oh, shit! Getting married? Congratulations! Congratulations! That's awesome! How was it? Spent Halloween and got married. That's cool. All right, let's taste this mixture here. There it is. Plenty of salty. Oh, yeah. I'd like it more if it didn't have grittiness. How's that? Is that better? Maybe a little bit lower? Yeah, we just need that like last light. It's so dark in here. It's so dark in here. So weird. Right? It's like weirdly dark. I mean, it's not weirdly dark. It's fucking dark outside. I don't like it though. I don't like the lights. Bonsai Merlin, how you doing? That's just me though. That's just me not being satisfied with how things look. Because if you turn on the fucking overhead lights, it's not great either. You know what I mean? Maybe if you did it like that and you matched the light of that, but like even still, God, maybe though. Jesus Christ, is it finally looking better? Maybe if it's because I got all the other lights, the overhead lights accent it better now. How does it look over the stove? Does the new camera setup yield better with with the lighting from the kitchen? Yo. Does it? Guys. Does that like kind of fix it? Am I crazy? It's not bad, right? Interesting. Interesting. Well, let's try that out for a bit. We tried the camera flipped. We had this camera flipped for a little bit, and it wasn't really doing it for us. So we flipped it back. So everybody's kind of happier with this. We just turned this lighting on. I think with everything now that the cameras are better. Mama Ross, no, I need those viewers. Come on. Bramble Bush, 24 months, 2 years, Bramble, 2 years. Let's go. Mama Ross, my birthday is the 16th. My birthday is the 16th. And I said, all I want for my birthday, hold on, this damn timer, is hit partner. So we gotta hit those numbers, you know what I'm saying? We gotta hit those numbers. So if we can hit those numbers, it'd be pretty amazing. It'd be pretty amazing. Make that happen. Gonna be a 4K birthday. We're close. Guys, we're also like, it's pretty wild. We're at 3,944. We're almost at 4,000 followers. Yours is the 7th? Let's go, Adam. Let's go. That's why we got to get him to the other funny neighbor. Wouldn't it be better, though? I mean, honestly, let's face it. It'd be cooler if our average was 420. That's going to take some work. That's going to take some work. Getting our average viewership to 420, that's going to take some work. Golden brown, great lighting. Yeah, well, they are golden brown, kind of. You know. That's not a trick. Oh, man. Damn thing. There we go. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there, guys. I'm not mad at how far we've come in this stream. A lot of changes. You know, before I moved to Vegas, we were actually like right there. We were right there. And sadly, just like the stress of selling the house and having to have everything like look good and set up for like people coming in and looking at it. Like I dropped the ball. I kind of got depressed. I'm not going to lie. I was getting really depressed and I was getting really anxious and worried. And so when the time finally came, it's like, yep, I don't know if I can stream and do this. I was too stressed. Like, I didn't want to talk about it on stream, all that kind of stuff. If I only ever had 420 as my, I mean, yeah, that's the worst things that could happen, I guess. There are worse things that could happen. No, but we were so close. So it's been cool to get back into range where it's like a possibility again, you know? You know what sucks? There was one time I did hit 75 average. I have the achievement, but everything else didn't line up. And by the time I had like the actual amount of days, by the time I had the same amount of, like, the actual amount of days that you needed, the viewership had gone down. That's what it was. I looked back, and I was like, man, what a shame. What a fucking shame. You know? All right, so this right here is our New England clam chowder sauce that we're going to put on top of this sandwich. Still here. Goddamn right, dude. It's good. A little bit more salt. I want just a tiny bit more acid. I think that's going to do it. So Trinilla, we're making there it is. There it is. We're making a borscht sandwich, and we're making a New England clam chowder sandwich. Both are going to be on potato bread, which is going in the oven right now. It's we've turned it, so hopefully it's pretty close. Oh my God, that's rich. That is so rich. Holy smokes. All right, saucy, good. Now let's cut up our belly. I may not always, but I'll always have a tab shout out for me. Yo, Bug Lady, thank you so much. In fact, we get a little shout out for Bug Lady. Bug Lady was hanging out in your stream the other day. We were getting ready to play some video games. Oh my God. Oh, ho, ho, yeah. So good, so good. Oh, baby. Just gonna slice up this whole piece of pork belly right here. This is going for our borscht. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Oh, that's some good meat. Oh my God, it's so good. I'm gonna turn down this light a little bit. Because it's just washing it out a little bit too much. Oh, so good. This other piece of pork belly I'll save for Friday. Because I want to use that with what we're doing on Friday. It'd be lovely. You want to know what we're doing on Friday? Show up tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're continuing this idea, but I'm not going to say soups as sandwiches tomorrow. We're going to say cereal as sandwiches. Which poses the question, is cereal soup? And if so, is that the undefined version of, is that the like underling soup as sandwiches part 4? Cereal is not soup. What if you use plant-based milk? What if you use a plant-based milk? Won't be here for the Wake and Bake stream. I mean, it's not that cool anyway. What if it's hot cereal, right? Lucky Charm sandwich? Close. Oh, is soup made with real dairy, not soup? Well, that's a good point, too. Isn't that a good point? There are cream-based soups. Devil's advocate here. Rice Krispie congee. I fucking love that. That's fucking funny. That's fucking funny. All right, but here's what we're going to do. What else can be a sandwich? Ice cream sandwiches. Things I learned when making ice cream sandwiches. The first thing we learned when making ice cream, in general, and I'm going to rectify this right now, is by putting our ice cream bowl in the freezer. Should have done that yesterday. Should have done it yesterday. Did we do it yesterday? No. No. That's okay. Still do it right now. Actually, this needs to come out because the dogs are going to need this. So here's what we're going to do. We are doing a cereal soup, or a cereal sandwich as an ice cream sandwich. And for that, we're going to use, hold on. More time. I don't know about this recipe, guys. What we're going to use is Captain Crunch. We're going to use Captain Crunch all berry and make that into ice cream. Your dad out to eat respectfully and consent. Hollywood Hulk Hogan, 89. Go right ahead. You're allowed. I don't think he'd go any other way. Cap'n Crunch, exactly. So we're gonna do an all Captain Crunch berry cereal ice cream, and then we're gonna do a Rice Krispie treat using the regular Captain Crunch. So that's gonna be the cookie for our ice cream sandwich. We're gonna make it real thin. Real thin. Unshaven felon. I'm not a felon. Hollywood Hulk Hogan, you're assuming a lot of stuff for me for the first time in my chat. Besides, why would you want Hollywood Hulk Hogan? Nobody respects Hulk Hogan. Respect yourself. Get a better name. I haven't had Captain Crunch in a long time. Neither have I. That's why I like the idea. The other one we're going to do, and this one isn't really like, you know, a cereal. But I do like eggnog. So let's make an eggnog. Ready? Eggnog ice cream with snickerdoodle cookies on the outside. Oh my gosh. Oh, buddy. All right. Yeah, okay, buddy. Hollywood broke Brogan. So eggnog ice cream with snickerdoodle cookies. I think that's just like, I just want to do it. Because fucking, what's his name? K-Raid comes in here and says, eggnog. Eggnog is a soup. And I was like, K-Raid, you motherfucker. Eggnog is not a soup. But challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. You know what I mean? Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. I don't see why not. Oh, how the classy bubs wait. What do you mean the classy? What's classy? Oh, the troll? Ah. Trolls is trolls. Thank you for the 111 bits, though. See, that should have activated like a TTS, right? I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it. That's the only thing that's like a bummer. You know? I don't know why that's not working. Anything that's web browser based isn't showing up in the chat. Even though they all have it, everything's like on how it should be. So I'll just have to mess with that after the stream. Don't feed the trolls. Best policy ever. Well, you know, there's sometimes people come in and they talk some shit, but they're just shit talkers, and they're actually like really cool, and they like come in to hang out. So it's like, give them a chance. I always like give shit talkers a chance. But sometimes it's just like, yo, okay. You know, like, why are you flexing? You got nothing to flex. You got nothing there to flex. Like, nobody cares. Actually, I'm going to leave that out. You know? So it's just like, all right, man. I wouldn't give that person the time of day normally. Why would I give them the time of day now? You know? What's funny, too, is like sometimes people are like, oh, no, dude, you know that person. That was such and such. And I'm like, I don't know that. That's happened before. I got a message later and they're like, dude, that was me. I'm like, bro, how would I know that? And they're like, oh, yeah, I guess so. I'm like, yeah. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Okay. I'm going to go just a touch longer. 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. I don't know, guys. I think it might have been the potato. Like, there might be too much moisture in the potato. That might have been it. But it's just like, it's too wet. It's too fucking wet. Didn't update lately, so maybe check your audio sources. And I didn't, no, I undid the update. I undid the update, and they were working fine on Friday. So this is just, you know, fuck me, right? Hey, how can I help? I'm a chef. Do this. Do the dishes, sweep the floor, mop, take out the trash, make sure everything's properly labeled and put away at the end of the stream, and you're a stage, right? So I don't need to pay you. So good stuff. How are your puppies, dogs? They're good. Nicky Snacks. They're doing very well. Thank you for asking. They're doing very well. How long you been a chef? Ooh, yeah. But yeah, Bug Lady, the new update for OBS fucked up a lot of shit for me. Like, I'm pretty sure it did something happened to my foot pedal. It does not work anymore. And then it stopped communicating to my Stream Deck, although it was communicating beforehand. So I just got rid of OBS, like the new one, and put it back to the last version of 27, and it works fine now. Better than pay, and since I have a kid, I haven't stopped cooking. Oh, yeah? Nice. Nice. But you cook professionally, too, then. Is that what you're saying? Are you in professional kitchens, or are you just home cook by trade there? Work at a 5-star restaurant. Really? What restaurant? 5-star? What does that mean? You work at a Michelin grade star? They have 5 stars there? What is a 5-star restaurant? On Google? On Yelp? Who's giving these stars? Holly, I'll give you an example. There was one time this person came in and they're like, yo, I'm a chef. And I was like, that's awesome. I was like, where did you go? And they're like, I studied at the CIA in Napa Valley. And you know what's funny? I did too. It's one in UK, can't disclose name and 5 stars on the food critics. Which critics? Can't disclose? Holly Ginger. You don't gotta lie to play. It's not in the no version of a 3-star. Yeah, exactly. That's what we're digging for. Holly Ginger, you ain't gotta lie to hang. You get a lot of pinchers that come in sometimes with food and drink streaming. Pincher's just another word for like somebody who's trying to poke at you. You know what I mean? And I don't know whereabouts. No, okay, but you're in the UK. That's fine. If you want to, that's fine. Nobody's coming to look for you. Trust me. But I understand. You don't need to reveal your location, but good on you. But I've had people come in here and make similar stuff, and it turned out they were full of shit. Which is like, you don't need to say that. Like, it's okay. I've been cooking for 20 years, so, you know, when it comes to people coming in being like, how can I help? I'm a backseat cook, like a backseat gamer. It's like, yeah, the Napa story. They said they went to the CIA in Napa, and I was like, cool, yeah, I actually did too. So you know this person, and they were like, well, actually, I only visited the campus. I didn't actually like go there for class. I was like, okay. And like, I actually don't work in kitchens either. It's just like, why do you have to lie? No one gives a shit. It's the internet. Like, it's like, I don't know you. I don't know you. You don't need to flex like that, right? It's like, I'm a chef, I can help. It's like, oh, thank God, I was lost. I do a cooking stream, but God damn it, I need the help of strangers who come in for the first time ever. I'm a wannabe chef. Hopefully soon I'll be a real chef. I mean, we're all just cooks. That's really what it is. Even the biggest chef, and even the biggest swinging dick chef is still just a cook. Don't ever forget that, right? It's just a title. Yeah, I'm not too sure about this breb. It's very flat. Doesn't look like it done anything, like deflated. TripAdvisor? Nah, TripAdvisor. Dude, TripAdvisor is like fucking Yelp and all that. It's all... You know what I mean? Lighten up, thank you. Yeah, those did not turn out well. These are fucking hockey pucks. Super dense. Super dense. I think I just need to throw away my yeast and start with new yeast because the yeast might be dead. Oh, we have to let it rip. I was like, do I need to take a bong rip or do I need to light up a joint? 1 in 188, 188. $188. The bread failed? I think it did. Yeah, exactly. 188 bits. Hey, thanks, Holly. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 188 bits. We're at 600 bits for our goal today. Appreciate you. Wait, I've cooked professionally for 20 years and still, I say all that does is hone your timing, organization. Real creative stuff is done at home unless you're a menu control at the restaurant. Most of the time, yeah. I mean, you definitely learn new skills and all that kind of stuff. You hone the craft. You hone the craft. You learn new tricks. You know, all that stuff. Like, everything happens, right? But yeah, cooking professionally for 20 years, depending on where you cook, right? Real Magic Cookie, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? All right. All right. All right. 2,000 bits. You know what that means? It's dab time. Dab time, Winnie the dab time. When we hit 2,000 bits, we do dabs. Chef's choice? Oh shit. I'll put it on later because this is hot now. This is ready to go. See? Oh boy. Woo! Gene Wax. Oh my goodness. You have 5 strains right now? You have 5 strains? 4.
Did you seriously just drink the rest of our water?
Nice badger. Crook. You noticed that, huh? I like a badger. Oh, 10 times? No. No, but it is stronger. Woo! Chen Pal Kitchen. How are you? Welcome in. For some reason, my alerts are not participating in stream today, so I apologize for that. Sorry you don't get the normal raid call that you would when you come in here, that triumphant. You know what I'm saying? Welcome in, Raiders. How are you? I am BB Bubs. We're making some food. We're about to start plating up, so you came at a really good time. We get a shout out for Gen Pals. I think I might be all on my lonesome here. Whoop. Oh, that's not right. Hold on. Gen Pals Kitchen. There we go. There we go. There it is. Albin Q Sheep, hello there. Hello there. How was the stream? How did it go? Raiders, if you don't know who I am, if you're curious about what we do, this is a little bit about me.
Are you ready, buds?
Yes, Chef!
I can't hear you!
Yes, Chef!
Oh! Who dresses like peanuts and smokes on the green?
B.B.
His
Bubsman!
Christopher Walken impressions are clean.
How can you be upset with that?
If fancy good fooding is something you wish,
B.B. Bubsman!
then hype in the chat while he plates the next dish. Ready? B.B. Bubsman! B.B. Bubsman! B.B. Bubsman! B.B. Bubsman!
1,000 stoner moments. Cheers. That's a little bit about me, if you didn't already. I picked Kush Mints, 78%. Nice. Brain Day, we had some frozen pizza and made some chocolate chip cookies. Hey, whatever. That sounds great. I know those days. I know those days. Oh my God, so dense. Yeah, I think it was just the fact that, oof, yeah, see, it's not even done in the middle, guys. It was so wet. It's so wet, it's not even done in the middle. I'm so mad at this bread. Look at this, look at this, look at this. It's so under. It's so under. I'm getting married in a week and stressed. Oh, I know that one. I was talking about that one today. Ooh, not stoked. Not stoked. Yeah, I think it was just the potato that we put in there was just too wet. I'd never done this recipe before. It's like mochi. I also think that yeast is just gone. I think that yeast is just done. Oh, what a bummer. Yes, yes, Phoenix. Yes, indeed. That is what they said. Well, here's what we're going to do. Man. Let's see. See if we can find something good. See if we can do something good with this. Man. It's just so dense. Maybe it's just the fact that it was Yukons. Maybe we need to use russets next time. Well, obviously there is. Obviously there's something as too wet here. Look at that. It's underdone. It would have gone forever. It would have gone for fucking ever. Ugh. That's really upsetting to me. Ugh. Oh well. I'm still gonna make something with it. I'm still gonna make something with it. We're not gonna give up hope. We're gonna butter toast these, or just toast them. Can they fit in here? Good. Well, let's give it a shot. Because I don't have anything else. I didn't get any extra rolls, just in case. I normally do, but in this situation, it's not what's happening here. Ugh. Womp womp. 41, let's go, 41! Does it taste good, though? Yeah, let's try it. Let's try it and see. I hope the flavor's good, because that would be a redeeming quality, right? It tastes fine. It tastes like mochi bread. You see that? Tastes like mochi bread, just from the texture. Yeah, I know. That's exactly. I know that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I need to get rid of it, right? It's dead. It's dead. So we'll get some new yeast. we'll get some new yeast, and hopefully that goes well. You'll ship me new yeast? Yeah, ship it. That won't be bad. That can't be bad, right? Do I even want to use this? Is this even something that's worth using? We don't have anything else. Let's make it and see. Let's just make it and see. Let's do the borscht first. Let's do the borscht first. Really sorry, guys. Normally, that's not an issue. Right? Realized how that sounded. No, but normally it's pretty good, but I think that yeast is just, it's done. I think that yeast is just, it's past. Or too much in yeast and kills it from the heat. Taco slap, yeah, that's definitely something that can happen. Absolutely, absolutely. But I gauged the temperature of it before, and it was 110, just under 110, and that's where it should be, you know. So I think it really is just the yeast. Also, I made this potato bread. I'd never done it before, but we made it, and I put Yukon potatoes. So it might have also just been that it was too fucking heavy. Does that make sense? Like the starchiness of the potatoes mixed in might have just been too fucking heavy for this dough. So it might have been better to use Yukons and maybe less of it. So Panzanella this week. Yeah, no, for sure. We can do something with it. Absolutely. Yeah, just Phoenix. It's not unsavable, right? It's in every stream I've seen you do, so simply a matter of time before someone wrong. Chef, you know, I appreciate that. Yes, you're not wrong, right? It's just a matter of time before stuff like that happens. But yeah, just means gotta go and pick up some new yeast. But also, I don't know, the potato aspect of it is a new thing too. So very well could just also be that we need to use less potatoes. Bless you. Oh, poor Jess. But I am going to do this one as well. We'll use this one for the clam chowder. And we'll go from there. Toast it on all sides. Jeez, Jess. There we go. So we'll get that one toasting while we build this one. Bless you. Little salt. A little lemon.
God bless you.
Everybody says bless you. Looks like an empty papusa. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe the dough would be better as a papusa dough. Thinner, you know? All right. So here's what we're going to do. We got our top, we got our bottom. Dill sour cream. Both sides. All right. Let's do some pork belly down. Little slaw. Little beet borscht slaw here. Some more pork belly. A little bit more of our beet mixture. So there we go. This is our first sandwich, which is a borscht as a sandwich. Braised pork belly. It's pretty little tacos, that's right. Oh, the pork belly is great. Oh, Jen, sorry. Jen, have a good rest of your night. Thank you so much for the raid. Everybody go check out Jen Pal Kitchen, please. Please and thank you. Thank you again so much for the raid. You little fuck you. Get in there. Get in there, you little fucker. Maybe this one would have been better wrapped in some paper. It's gonna be a messy one, that's for fucking sure. The hell's all that? Sour cream, dill, all the brightness from that mixture with the beets and the fennel, peppers, cabbage, parsley. The flavor of that pork belly on there. My goodness. I got some weird, don't know what that is. Something on the plate. There we go. Let's just put this aside for a quick second. Rocket Fit, what's good, Rocket Fit? How you doing, man? How's your day going? Hopefully well. Let's check this out, shall we? Guys, go check out Rocket Fit. You had to pop some NyQuil. Are you going sleepy time? You going sleepy time? Ooh, what if we just so you guys can see it. Yeah, we gotta fuck with these cameras. That lighting is jack shit. Terrible. Terrible lighting. Gotta get that different. What? You've got some with purple slaw on it as you speak? Oh, here. Like all those other cameras. Hello there. Coffee Witch, what's good? Not stoked on the bread. Bread makes a sandwich. Just not this one. I think the flavors are going to be good. I think that much I can rely on. Coffee Witch, thank you so much. Whoop. It's not what I was hoping for. The bread just didn't turn out right. Oop. Sorry guys, 1 second. Bork, bork. Yeah, I think it's just, I was talking about before, my yeast is dead. My yeast was dead. I think that's all. I just need to go and get rid of that. That's all there is to it. All right, well, let's give it a shot. See how it tastes. Oh, did we get a raid? What? Bug lady, I didn't get a raid. The flavors are solid. No, don't. You're okay. Those flavors are solid. That poor bread. Oy. It's just so dense. That was my first attempt at potato bread, though. So now that I have a gauge for how it can go wrong, I'll bet with further investigation, we'll find out that there's like certain types of potato that's probably better. This one said Yukon, so I tried it. But too much. Too much. Maybe it was overworked. Would it be better if you used like potato flour? You know? Hey, yo, what's good, dude? Pretty good gaming. How you doing, man? How's the world? How's the world and you living in it? We're about to plate up the last sandwich. Very sad the bread didn't turn out well. Oh, man. Pretty good. I'm going to tell you right now. The amount of people I missed at TwitchCon. Updating fixes. Oh, what happened to the computer? Hopefully everything's okay. Mochi bread. Oh, God, it's terrible. So terrible. So mad at you. Where'd I put you? Oh, it's all over here. All right. Yeah, I've been dealing with that today too, man. I've been dealing with that today too. It's a pain. All right. So here we're doing New England clam chowder. New England clam chowder. So we got baby clams, bacon, mixed together. We're doing it as a kind of lobster roll. You know, That's how we're dressing it up. I've got our onion, celery, carrot, herbs as a topper. And then we've got our chowder base right over here. Oh yeah. We did some new camera angles too, by the way. They're working out. This one's been strong. All stream, I've been very pleased. There's been heat coming off of this stove all day. There's some you don't hear often. And that is why we're doing it. And that is what makes it decent content. Because everybody loves soup, right? Somewhat. I'm personally not a big soup fan. But I'm a big sandwich person. So if we're doing that, why not? Why not see what sandwiches, what soups could work as sandwiches? Right? It's just one of those moments where I'm like, let's give it a shot. Maester, how you doing? So this is our New England clam chowder. New England clam chowder we're doing as a kind of like a lobster roll. Little onion, celery, carrot, fresh herbs, oregano, chive. It's a horrible potato bun. But it works for right now. You know, this is the Sony 6500. Yeah, I guess we can just kind of leave it like that for now. Yeah, zoom in so you guys can see. I'm very happy with how this works. It's just the lighting we need to get in on now. Once the lighting's there, it'll make more sense. It's good, but not where I want it. So we'll get it there. Make it more a little camera friendly. Show off the, you know, the clams and all that. Yeah, big shout out to two individuals who made that happen. Cook with Kate and Mrs. Ruby. Mrs. Ruby for hooking it up with the cam link. Mrs. Ruby called me up and goes, or like hit me up on Instagram, or not Instagram, Twitter, and was just like, yo, you're asking about, is it worth it? And I think it is. I don't need mine anymore. Do you want it? And I was like, yo, what? Yo, what? Cook with Kate giving me a killer deal on this camera. Bless her heart. Yeah, it was really cool. It was really nice of her. It was really nice of her, for sure. All right. But yeah, I got, the only thing was, I was going to put the Elgato camera up here, but the Elgato and the Elgato, they don't like each other. No, they don't like each other one bit. Definitely not on this computer, right? I'm sure there's ways of doing it, just not on this one. So it went back upstairs, but the other Razer got to go over the stove. So now our stove cam is just fucking clean. Always giving trouble. Yeah. You know, I've never had trouble up until just now. I've never had trouble up until just now. Well, sure, we can do that, but I'm also gonna be eating this sandwich. We're gonna eat this sandwich right now. That's fucking delightful. Bummer, she got too busy with real life stuff. Yes. That's one way you can look at it. But I want you to remember that Cook with Kate has a long-term goal that she's trying to do. Jeffrey Valsbard, how you doing? If I said your name wrong, get in line. OBS move transition for scene switching. You mean just the scene buttons that you set up on your stream deck? Yes. I do the multi-stream, or the multi-movement thing. So I just hit the button once, hit it twice, and it changes between two scenes. Raging Lavender. Today we made some soups into sandwiches. The first one was a borscht with roasted pork belly in it. And the second one was New England clam chowder, which we're having right now. It's a bit eaten, but it's nice. The bread didn't turn out how I wanted it to, but we were doing it as a roll, like a lobster roll. Turns out good. Oh no, I meant the plug-in. It makes the camera movement far less jarring, in my opinion. What a camera movement? That? I mean, I can change that to whatever. That's the last thing on my mind. I'm not switching so much, you know. I have the hungers for that beautiful roll. It's not beautiful at all. Commander Ping, I'm doing well. How are you? Yeah, how are you? Have I made chicken divan? I have not. I have not. That's pretty fucking good. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I was always going to put the clam chowder on kind of as like the sauce topper. But now I wonder, would it be better if you just mixed it in with the clams and the bacon and then put it in the roll? Might be better. Then everything gets hot, evenly coated. And then you put your slaw over the top. Easy to hold on the line, right? You'd put bacon, you'd put clams, you could have some mixed slaw. Boom. And then have a container with your stuff so you can just take ladles, put it all in there. I mean, that's kind of what it is. No, yeah, it's already thicker, trust me. Like it would need to be. Like that right there is pretty fucking thick. I wouldn't take it much thicker than that. That is gravy status. You know? So yeah, just coat it in. Kind of lop it in there. If it drizzles out the side, that's actually good. That's going to look real nice. Sop 'em ups with that bread. Yeah, and then you just put the slaw on top. It's a good flavor. But, yeah, just got to have better bread. Got to have better bread. And, yeah, heat it up and mix it like that. And I think it's going to be pretty spot on. I think the move with the borscht, is to make a roll that's more elongated. So think of it like, just like an elongated roll, boom. And then you can shingle in your pork belly, so it's like showing on that, and then you've got the crema on each side, the sour cream on each side with the dill, the pork belly, and then everything that fills it up, and you just set it up like that. So you get a nice mix, cut that in half, do it kind of hoagie style. I think it would look good like that. The other attempt is to say, don't leave those beets sliced the way we did it. We could slice it a little bit more and then shingle it out. Put that over the top. Boom, like that. So shingle the belly and the beets together. Probably would look really good too. But again, we need it to be more elongated. It would need to be fluffier. Certainly not mochi status. That's what it was. Fucking mochi, dude. Like that was straight up mochi. Oh my god. It's a shame that they were used for both sandwiches, but hey, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You gotta roll with the punches. You gotta learn. In this instance, we're gonna do two things. We're gonna get new yeast, but I'm gonna look up a recipe because I want to make sure. Like, did we use the right potatoes? Should we have done it that way? Should we have done it a different way? What other potato bread recipe can I find that might be a little bit better? So I'll dive into that. If anybody's ever made potato bread and you have a good recipe for that, put it in the recipe section. I'd love to see it. But only if you've made it yourself. Only if you've made it yourself and you know. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. Either way, the flavors were there. The flavors were there even if the bread was lacking. So, feel good about that. Yeah, I wouldn't change much. I like the pork belly with that borscht. It's a fucking hearty sandwich. And I think what's nice about it is you could do it without the pork belly. If you're vegetarian, still be just as good. Still be just as good. So there's a nice way that you could it's just like, yo, can I get that without the pork belly? It's like, absolutely. But I haven't done potato bread yet, been meaning to try it. If you've made potato burger buns, dude, that's perfect because you can just form the potato bun or the burger buns into hoagie buns. Yeah, if you've made that and you have that recipe, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. Because it's just a matter of shaping at that point. You know, it doesn't need to be in a loaf, right? We don't need it as a loaf. So, yeah, if you have it, let me know. Let me know. Shoot. But that was fun. Tomorrow I'm going to do a wake and bake stream because Jess and I are supposed to be going to see Hamilton tomorrow. Now, that is also dependent whether or not she is feeling better. So, 9 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, I'll be doing a stream tomorrow. We're going to do wake and bake. We're going to make ice cream sandwiches. One of them is cereal. The other one is just something I wanted to make. The other one is just something I'm going to make. And we're going to make small batches of ice cream. We're going to do like pints of ice cream. That's it. Boom, boom. Spin, spin, done, done. We're going to make some snickerdoodle. Some snickerdoodle cookies for the eggnog. And we're going to do a very thin Rice Krispie treat. A very thin Rice Krispie treat for our for our Captain Crunch. So we're going to use Captain Crunch in place of Rice Krispies. And we're going to do an all-berry Captain Crunch ice cream. Yeah. So we're going to do that in the morning so that if it goes a little long, it's no big deal. Because Jess and I are going to that show until later in the evening. But, you know, also if she's not feeling up to it, then it's just like we're just going to be chilling. Yeah, and then Friday, we're doing our final day of Soups as Sandwiches. And you're just going to have to come and check that out. You're just going to have to come and check that out. Because I won't tell you what we're making until tomorrow. At the end of tomorrow. So come on by, guys. Thank you so much. Like I said, it's been a wild one. It's been a wild one today. Lots of emotions. Computer didn't start up properly. Fucking XLR went all haywire. But you guys are here. You've stuck through it. Your stick-to-itiveness has done us a great service. Rock Bottom, definitely one more hit. Definitely one more hit, dude. Definitely one more hit. Because it's that time of day. That day that everybody loves, that everybody hates, but it happens every day nonetheless. And that time is the parting puff. We're going to take this love over to Capri Sun Poppy. Yes, I know. Don't be upset. Don't be mad that it's over. Just be happy that it happened. Just be happy that it happened. You know? Thank you for the follow, Rock Bottom. Thank you for that. Appreciate you coming by. Have a good one. Guys, we're going to go right into Capri Sun Poppy. Capri is doing a fucking mass singer thing. So there's going to be a lot of singing. Someone will win $1,000. Someone's going to win $1,000 at the end of the night. I think that's what it is. So, exciting. Copy and paste. Oh no, Lady Durrell, we are just leaving, Raiders. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We're leaving. We're going into Capri's. Thank you for jumping in. I'm going to be on 9 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Pacific Daylight Time. Get in there. I'll see you tomorrow. Drop a ball. I'm so sorry. Mwah. Good night, everybody.